start with the new topic, that is SSL in AWS. Okay, so as you are already aware of, if you're someone who is coming from development background, he or she must be definitely aware of SSL. So if you're not, so even though you can follow this video along, you will definitely get what actually SSL are all about. Okay, so SSL is an abbreviation for secure socket layers. It is a certificate which is used to establish a secure encrypted connection between client and a server, so which you can demonstrate, which you can see over this diagram itself, where the user is requesting for the data, and here the load balancer is actually coming into the picture, which is actually helping us with the SSL session. And here it is referring to the H2 instance and providing the data back to the user, right? In AWS, SSL certificates are used with elastic load balancers to enable a secure communication for the website application. Okay, an SSL certificate allows the traffic between your client meaning this, and your load balancer to be encrypted in the transition, right? Public SSL certificate are issued by certificate authorities, which are also known as CA. Okay, so what are the things that SSL brings it into a picture? You can actually manage certificates using an ACM, which is also known for Amazon AWS Certificate Manager, or even you can upload the security alternatively. However, that is not recommended. And the third option that we have is through the recommended method would be like you can just paste your private keys directly while creating the SSL sessions, or the third is you can alternatively upload your certificates. All right, but the method which is not allowed is, which is not actually recommended, is through IAM. Okay, yeah, which I'm going to show you in the coming video. So yeah, this is actually SSL, which actually helps us to maintain a secure connection between the client and the server. The second is TLC or TLS, that is Transport Layer Security. So Transport Layer Security is actually a successor and add-on to SSL, and it actually provides a security connection communication uh, in AWS. So basically, the load balancer typically use the TLS server for specific for the communication, and it actually creates an encrypted data during transition. Okay, so yeah, that is all about TLS, which is a successor of SSL. Now SNI, that is server name indication. So SNI is an extension to TLS protocol that actually allows multiple SSL certificate to be hosted on a single load balancer with single IP addresses. Okay, and also SNI is actually useful when you host multiple domains behind the same load balancer. For example, you have multiple website or multiple subdomain. At that time, you can make use of SNIs. With an SNIs, the client provides the server name during the handshake process and allows the server to select appropriate SSL certificate based on the domain requested. Okay, now let us check which a load balancer accept which sort of certificate. So let's start with the classic load balancer, which only support SSL certificate. When it comes to application load balancer, it supports multiple listener with multiple SSL certificates. Also, it uses SNI to make it work. The third is network load balancers, which support the listeners with multiple SSL certificate, and it again uses SNI to make it work. All right, that was all about SSL certificates in AWS, which actually helps us in maintaining secure connections. So yeah, that was all, and see you in the next one.